Thanks for taking the time to learn more about twin sheet thermoforming. Pelican International, maker of Pelican and ELIE kayaks and SUPs, uses an advanced manufacturing process called twin sheet thermoforming, or TST. This process is very different than that used for the majority of plastic kayaks. Twin sheet thermoforming produces the industry's stiffest, strongest, and most durable polyethylene kayaks, so it's a huge advantage. It begins with two separate pieces that are formed and then fused together at high heat and pressure to form a solid one-piece unit. Allow me to repeat the last part of that statement. The end result is a one-piece unit. We sometimes hear our kayaks referred to as two-piece boats, and we've heard that some people feel that they're less structurally sound than kayaks made using other manufacturing methods. It seems like our seams are getting a bad rap. True, our seams, sometimes called parting lines, do look a little different than those you see on other kayaks. Ours are perhaps more noticeable, but they all have parting lines. So in order to demonstrate to you the strength and robustness of our products, we dropped them, we hammered them with 25 foot-pounds of energy, and we even drove over them, and our parting lines showed absolutely no damage. Now that we've got your attention, let's take a closer look at all of the tests. Here we dropped the kayak from a height of 30 feet. Now I'll speed up the video so we can get in close to the kayak to examine it for damage. And as we scan the kayak seam, you can see that there's absolutely no damage to it. Let's pick it up and get a closer look. And let's get an even closer. It looks perfect. There's no damage after a 30-foot drop. In this test, we drop a 15-pound hammer transferring 25 foot-pounds of energy directly on the kayak seam. As you can see, the hammer bounces off the boat. Let's move in closer to see if there's any damage. We'll scan along the seam, and you can see that it has not been affected in any way by this punishing blow. In this test, a truck runs over the kayak. You can see how the kayak is completely flattened, and the entire weight of the truck is on the kayak seam as it gets run over. Now the truck is going to back up over it. Not enough traction the first time, but a bit of momentum takes care of that. Now let's move in and examine the kayak. Sure, it's a bit dirty and somewhat deformed, but the seam is perfectly intact. Those were some pretty punishing tests, and our kayaks came through them brilliantly. That is one of the advantages of twin sheet thermoforming. And remember, when you buy a kayak made with TST, you get a kayak that is tough, stiff, and trusted for over 40 years to build over 1.5 million boats, including 2011's Gear of the Year award winner.